Tucked away here in Mount Juliet is one of the best neighborhoods that you're gonna find. It is up and coming, filled with Beazer homes. Now, what's coming here soon to this development, which is surrounded by mountains? It feels like you're in a valley right here. This is just the epitome of Nashville living. This is gonna have its own massive community pool. You've got a full fitness center. You're gonna have a 9-hole Frisbee golf course, and they're putting in a full sport court and putting green. So for me personally, you know, with the kiddos, we love the outdoors, love lakes, fishing, hunting, you know, and just being outside. So when you're sandwiched in between two incredible lakes, you've got those amazing Mount Juliet schools. And then on top of that, living in a community to where, I mean, how great is it to have old, you know, original houses and barns just right around the corner. You got spacious lots, but this is an area for the kiddos. I got 3 young kiddos. They need to be able to get outside, play, meet friends, be close to schools and all that as well. So if you've been looking kind of for that perfect community where you've got incredible schools and you can stretch that budget, now we're gonna be looking at homes that have half-acre lots. You've got massive 2-story homes with plenty of bedrooms, oversized offices to work from home. This is that community. So we're gonna walk you through the community. We also got 2 houses that we're gonna take you through, and we're gonna tell you a story of why a client just like you moving and relocating here ended up choosing this neighborhood and why you need to be putting this neighborhood, which we'll explain where it is in a little bit, on your map. So let's get with Mitzi and let's get you inside of those homes. Let's go.
So we just got done explaining what is coming to the area, but now I want to get y'all into this Buchanan so you can see what this house looks like as it offers you a lot more space.
Yep.
So let's go.
From the front of it, just does not look like it's too big, but this is one of those ones that just goes long and it goes forever. So, man, they really utilize space. First of all, I love the front porch. Again, you get these beautiful winter days, spring days, whatever, even summer days, but I love that rock work right there and the arch. It's just a really nice look when you come in, and then you've got full brick going around this house, which is nice.
Yeah, 4-sided brick.
Yep.
So let's take a look. Jackson, you have to see this study. It is so crazy.
All right, here's the study. That ain't no study.
That's the garage, that's the sales office. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
So that you understand this, guys, this would actually be walled off and this would be your garage over here, but it is the sales office. So with that being said, you got to do some business somewhere.
This is
goes on and on and on.
It's one of the main reasons why my clients bought this model, because this room is so huge. It's big. They both work from home. Now they have options because they were literally sitting there going back and forth. Well, who gets the office? Well, maybe we have 2 desks. I don't know. But if it becomes too much for us to work in the same space, it's okay. There's multiple other bedrooms, which we'll show you. But this space is so awesome.
Yeah, we don't typically see them, you know, the offices this big until we get into the massive custom, you know, million plus, multi-million dollar. So it's really cool to see this development and this builder have this option. It's almost like putting the sunroom that we saw in the back of the other one up to the front over here. So, man, that is cool. And if you guys are wondering about this kind of stuff too, it is just a 1-by material that, you know, we could have carpenters do and paint, but definitely makes it look good, doesn't it?
It does. It's funny that you mentioned that because right before we started shooting this video, I just got a call from one of the other people that I just sold a house to here in Mount Juliet, and so they're looking for that handyman referral.
Yep.
And I was able to hook them up with my guy that does all my stuff at my house. And
hook him up.
Yes, he's a great guy. So anyway, we got you on referrals and the whole bit.
Perfect.
But right over here, you've got your powder room.
Yep, which is nice. Again, this is not going to be holding, you know, a shower or anything. This, obviously, if you got the office right here around the corner, you have the powder, or if you've got guests over or anything, they're not using any of the bathrooms in the bedrooms. This is just designated for that. And a little bit different. This goes upstairs. We'll show you how cool that is up there.
Definitely. But this is my favorite thing about this house. You guys have storage galore.
Yep.
So you've got your closet here, but this, you cannot beat this layout. It is so amazing because it is open, but you still have that formal dining, or you know, you can use this for an extra seating room or whatever.
Yep.
Each one of the Buchanans I've been inside, this is how they lay it out with the formal dining, but check out how connected it is, and then you don't have to wonder. It's pretty much, you can tell that was designed to be a formal dining, but it's still open to everything. So it doesn't feel so formal that you can't enjoy it.
Yeah, I agree. And it's something you would use, especially if it's that close, but not, you know, walled off. It still gives you a really good open floor plan feel. And again, if we go right over here, we've got, for this Buchanan, multiple different options to do sink in the island or not. They chose to do it here. You got the big farm sink. Now we're going with the gold finishes, and the stained cabinets is my thing.
Yes, they're beautiful, and I love the finish that they chose. So it's one of those that are just really, they tie in beautifully with any different color scheme.
Yep.
But I just love this upgraded quartz. So this is a level 4 quartz. And so if you don't know how it works, there are different levels of quartz that you can select from. So this is an upgrade, but it is just beautiful, and there's so much drama in the cooktop or in the countertop. I just love it.
Drama for your mama.
Yes.
I did not know we were going to use drama in here today, but that's good. And I think I've mentioned this a lot. Something I've really noticed. One, they've got really nice stuff here with the soft close, but the stain really helps to keep the kind of the look of this a lot longer, where the paint can kind of chip off. And so they've done it on both sides, and they got the farm sink that comes out. So I'm sure if you wanted it, they can do the ones that are not exposed there, where the front edge is not exposed. It's just a drop-in sink. But either way, look at that big pantry behind you.
I'm going to show you that, but first I want to talk to you guys about this. So this is an induction cooktop. So if you've got littles, or if you're just concerned you don't want anyone to hurt themselves, burn themselves, this is so cool, because this cooktop will only work with specialized cookware. So even you could cook your whole dinner, and then, you know, someone comes along and touches the stove and it doesn't hurt at all, because it only will work or conduct, if you will, with the specialized cookware. It's
that
pretty
is
cool.
crazy. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I can only say that I've ever used gas, and I am cooking every single day. So I would be interested to see how that works. You guys drop a comment down below if you've done induction cooking. Is it better or not than gas? I'm curious. It makes me think, because I cook every day, like all day.
You know what's crazy is your water boils like that.
Really?
It is nuts.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I've heard about it, I just never used it.
Yep.
To me, it just reminds me of like those old crappy electric ones that take forever, but no, must be the bomb.com.
That's right.
All right, now, actually, before we get in there, check this out. Anytime you can get extra counter space,
Yes.
between me and Mitzi, we got litters of kids, but like preparation spots to do lunches, you know, even just making the dinners, that's really nice, and not have to just clutter up the island.
Yes.
Here, instead of just having a, you know, standard closet, check this out, guys. So we walk all the way in to the left here, and we've got all that space, and it gets even bigger and more spacious as we go back over here. This is a really nice spot too, to store maybe bottles of water, whatever you want to put there, I guess. But a really large walk-in pantry. That sure makes it nice to keep a bunch of stuff off the countertops out here.
Absolutely.
Okay, we got to go upstairs, but man, this view from here is really cool. You never see like a primary bedroom back over there. But what is down this hallway over here?
So you've got, down this way, you've got your drop station, you've got your laundry. So again, this is right now the sales office, obviously. But you've got your drop station here, you've got your laundry room here, and so...
That's where you'd be coming in from the garage.
Ordinarily.
Yep, ordinarily you'd be coming in from over there. You have your drop station, mudroom, laundry room, all down that way, and then you could come into the house. This would be walled off here.
That's right.
So this upstairs, though, was one of the reasons your clients bought. So let's go check it out.
So let me tell you about the clients that just bought this model. So they just have one kid, and he definitely likes his own space. He's a young man turning into a teenager, kind of right at that preteen age. And so he wanted to have like his own area that he could relax, have his friends over, and really just kind of feel like he had his own space and privacy. So this model worked really, really well for them. I think it's really hard. Some of you guys know this because you're relocating from maybe across the country. Most of our people are coming from, different feeder markets like California, New York. And it's a big deal when your family's moving. It was for ours, especially during those teenage years. So whatever we can do to help the transition with the kids so they, have that buy-in.
Yep.
This is really the reason that they chose this model, because their son just fell in love with this space.
Yep.
And they have other options if they wanted to use one of these rooms as an office. So there's quite a bit for everyone.
Yeah, we gotta show you, because I gotta turn around the amount of space. So the other one we went into, again, great bonus room and a single room up there would be great. But especially if you got the bigger families now and you got more kiddos, more people coming, look at the size of these bedrooms. They all have incredible amount of space. You even have a desk over to the side. Look at the size of the oversized dresser right there. And then you get a walk-in closet right here. So really good sized closet. This one's got its own bathroom right here with the full tub, shower. Love how they still did the stain cabinets here. Really cool tile.
This is perfect for a guest suite, and then you still have this closet here for additional storage, your linens.
Yep, linens, board games, blankets, whatever.
All of it.
Whatever you want to throw up there.
You're not skimping, because did you see this closet over here, Jackson?
No.
Oh, it is insane. Go check it out.
I didn't even know that was a closet.
Yes.
Saw the door. So this is back over here around the side, and you have a massive space right here. This would be nice too for some of just the holiday bins and all that, but of course you can put all blankets, games, everything tucked away in here, which is a nice space. Another view of this bonus room. And then we got a whole nother wing over this way.
Yes. So you guys are gonna love this. You've got 2 bedrooms over here, and then there's actually the Jack and Jill. So it's unexpected, right? Because you're coming around, you don't even know that there's actually gonna be a bathroom here too. So it's a little crazy. Let me just actually turn that light on so you can see.
Oh, I got you, it's tied together there. So we got bedroom number 2 upstairs, right? Then we go through here. The cool part is they close those doors off from each room. It would be cool if they had their own kind of separate vanity, but hey, at least you do have a double vanity. They have their own space.
Yeah.
Then you come over here and you have the privacy door for the shower and the toilet. And here's what's cool about these Beezer homes too. They are showing this as kind of how they frame and how they build these homes with energy in mind. Now, one thing they do, I've done a lot of construction in my day. 2x6 framing on the walls is really big. That just allows a lot more insulation. Then they're actually putting in tech shields and then all the way down. If you actually look, this is what they say their average cost is $130. And so original, because Mount Juliet got some old homes, y'all, kind of the homes I grew up in. You can look, 2 times more on that. So these are very efficient homes, which makes it nice as well.
Yeah, and then not to get too into the weeds of things, but Mount Juliet is actually served by Middle Tennessee Electric, so that's some of the more affordable power in the state as well. So just know that if this is a community that speaks to you, you're gonna get those better rates too.
All righty, why don't you take us downstairs? We'll go check out that primary room.
Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna go nuts for this primary.
All right, take us in.
All right, let's go. I love, and Jackson, you talked about this earlier, the fact that you have privacy. You're tucked back. You've got your own wing over here.
Yeah, so it's got this access point here. Even has somewhat of a little bonus privacy wall. Obviously, you can shut the doors over here. But we got pretty good sized room here, again, with the tray ceilings.
Totally. You got these 6-panel doors, which are just so tall.
Yep.
And then right behind you,
what?
Did you show them what you're standing inside of?
Oh, well, this is the closet, so it's in the room, guys. Do you guys like that closet in the bedroom or more in the bathroom? But it's a good sized closet. It's not the biggest I've ever seen, but
no, but you didn't see over here. Show them what's over here.
Man, you can tell it's such a bright, beautiful sunny day. It is just like, you can't get better than that. Yes. Anyways, you come in and you do have closet number 2. So combined and having the separation, I definitely like that. I think most people would. Again, 2 good sized closets there. that I don't know if you could knock that, I'm sure you could knock that wall out and combine it and just make one big one.
Yep.
Or you keep the separation. But let's hop in here because now we're gonna start seeing how you can customize this differently.
Yeah.
Multiple different choices here.
Yes.
To do it the way you want. Again, double vanity.
Yes. So beautiful double vanity. Now this one does have the soaker tub. So if that's something that's important to you, I have clients that call me all the time. They're like, Mitzi, we need a first floor master. We need a soaker tub. So this house is a great option. This one has the soaker tub. It's got the stand-up shower. Now, just to reiterate, if you were to go with the other option and you just wanted the larger shower, your shower would come out to about here, and then the rest would be closet. So it's not gonna take up the whole length of the wall, which would be cool, but you know, something you could do after if that's something that speaks to you. But
anybody imagine soaker tub with the Tennessee mountains in their backdrop? Can't beat that.
no.
So that back there is obviously the
Water
toilet
closet.
there. Yep. All right, we're gonna discuss those prices here in just 1 second, but real quick, I wanted to show you something. We actually created a website here. Many of you have been using it and raving about it, but this is TennesseeLifestyle.net. I'll link it down in the description, and I'll try to remember to put it in the pinned comment as well. But it's a bunch of amazing resources, and in fact, if you we're out in that Mount Juliet area, you would be able to select that, check out the map, many of the videos that we've done in Mount Juliet before, check out the schools and all that. So that is TennesseeLifestyle.net. It is an amazing resource. It's for you guys moving, relocating here. We really want you guys to check that out. Now, secondly, we're going to be telling you the price of this house, but what we did is we actually came here. We shot one big long video and we're like, you know what, it's too long. Let's just cut it in half. We'll do the first house. So what you're gonna hear is the price of the house that we're in right now, and then talk about the one next door, which is the one we did a couple weeks ago, videos that we launched a couple weeks ago. So you can kind of see the perspective of that and get kind of both prices out there. And that's why maybe it sounds a little different. We just wanted to make it shorter so you had a little bit shorter video there. So let's go check out the prices. But we definitely need to know what the prices are. Mitzi, what are we looking at here?
So believe it or not, we know that market conditions can vary and can adjust, but right now, you guys, the base price of this house is $699, which is insane.
Yep.
There is a builder special. We talked about that, so that has been extended. So as of right now, there's $25,000 flex cash that's being offered, and there's a variety of lenders that you can choose from, but you can apply those funds however you want, closing costs, down payment, or principal reduction. Really, the choice is yours. But when we're talking about that Ansley that we looked at as well, the Ansley is gonna start right around those low sixes. So, there is one model in between. There's the Landon, and so the Landon is another very popular, probably the most popular model in this community. So that one's right around those mid sixes, but yeah, there is just so much opportunity, and there is, believe it or not, one house that's bigger in here as well. So whatever your needs are, you guys need to reach out. We can help you guys see what's available. There's spec homes that are coming up right now. It is nuts, and with all those amenities coming in, right now is the time, so get ahead of the rush.
But if you want to learn more about Mount Juliet and if you could live there, this is a full vlog tour we did where we talked about the schools, we talked about Charlie Daniels Park, which is amazing, and we drove all around so that you can see it. So choose one of these videos right here.